Hey everyone, the Blue XB back again for another video. Today I've got a dual USB with a voltmeter built in. It's going to be a super easy and super fun install, so let's jump right in. Here's the box that it came in. It gives you some information. It says it's for a Toyota. If you want to put these in, you just need to make sure that this is the right size for the opening that it's going to be going into. It says the size on the listing on the websites, so let's jump right in and look at this. You have two USB ports right here. This all lights up blue when it's plugged in and powered, and then once you've plugged in a device, a charging cable, something like that, this outer edge is going to turn red, and then this is going to show the volts that are coming from your battery that are going to your cigarette lighter plug. So to plug this into your car, all you're doing is basically adding in this section of wire between your cigarette lighter and the car's factory wiring just by plugging in this to the wiring in the car and this one into the cigarette lighter, or the other way around depending on the wiring on your car. So I'm putting this in on my 2015 Scion XB. It should be the same between 2008 and 2015 when they made the second generation. No changes for the 2.5. Basically, I'm going to be putting my switch right here. This switch doesn't do anything right now. It used to go to those yellow lights that I installed. Check out the video. I'll link it up above in the top right hand corner. So the first thing you're going to do is remove this panel right here. It's very easy to remove. All you do is pry up on the bottom, go along the side, pull it out on the top, and as you can see, it comes right out just like that. Alright, so once you've got this bezel removed, you're just going to take it off, put it outside the way. Yours will have a switch blank that goes right here. So all you're going to do is, just like on this hazard switch, you just squeeze those two and pop it out. It comes out really easily. The next step is going to be removing this panel right here. It just makes it easier to route the wires down, and we're going to take off this panel right here as well. So first off, there's two clips on the side right here. Just going to pull up gently. Like that. And then this pops off and just set to the side. Next up, we're going to remove this black panel just to pull it out to access the wiring for the cigarette lighter. So there's 4 screws, they're a Phillips head. You can use anything you want to remove them. And then there's clips like these yellow clips right here. You just pull out. So let's get to taking this piece off. This is where we're going to get to the wiring. We've popped this panel out, so we have access to it. It's going to be that white piece right down there. All it does is unclips really easily with a tab. Just like that. See, it's out. And then we can go ahead and we can grab our voltmeter and USBs. All right, so here's our USBs. Make sure it's oriented the right way. Some may be different than mine. So all you're going to do is you're going to feed the wires through this hole right here, and then clip this in with these 2 clips. Then you're going to run the wires down through here, plug them in, intercepting the car's factory wiring, and then we'll get this powered up and test it out. So since I'm having some fitment issues with mine and I don't want to trim this panel, I'm going to try putting it to the left of the steering wheel. Let's jump over there. Alright, so it's in there. This is going to be to the left of the steering wheel, and this was kind of hard to push in. You really got to give it some force. You kind of have to wiggle it back and forth, pulling in the back, pushing on this bottom part right here, and it should pop right in. Alright, so the next step is to run the wires for your switch from this side. I wish they plugged in the back of here like these plugs are. Make it so much easier, but you just have to run them through over here and then over to the wiring for the cigarette lighter right there. So let's go ahead and do it. Alright, so we've got the wire run through here, and it's connecting over here. Then we're going to put this panel up, plug everything back in, button everything up, and this install should be done. Just be very careful. These metal pieces down here in the middle, they're very sharp. I did cut my hand 2 more times, so wear gloves. Let's test it out. When you start the car, the volts will change. Well, that's it. The install is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to know more about why there's a hazard switch next to my traction control switch, check out my fog light install video. And tune in next time. I'll have another cool project for you.